the moment. So simple, so real. I'm just looking around me. What a joy it is to engage in the simplicity of being aware. Now that right there is far more powerful than these feelings of anxiety. Often these feelings, you may think it's gonna hurt you. It's not gonna hurt you. It's not gonna touch you. Not when you're in the state of being aware. Not when you acknowledge this dimension, second dimension, which is our primary one, right? Being, awareness. What's up, everyone? My name is Morcie, and if you're new to this channel, I help others step out of the mind and into the present moment. I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful to be here. And I'm grateful to be recording this video for you, sharing this message for you, with you. Yeah. And I'm grateful to be out here with the trees, listening to how they bend as the wind blows, listening to the birds sing. It's nice. If you are new to this channel, there will be moments of silence, gaps of silence between thoughts, between some of my words. Maybe I'll get up and start walking, whatever it is. Be there with that space. Be there with that silence. Acknowledge it as full, substantial, enough. No need to wait for the next thing I'm gonna say. Just be there with it. Take that practice, pour it into your life. That is one thing that I do when I'm feeling these feelings of anxiety on a busy day. When I know I have so much to do. You know what's so common for me, and I'm sure for you too, right? When these feelings of anxiety arise, in my head, I feel as though it's going to ruin my whole day. That one moment will just ruin my whole day. Because there's no space. All there is this stream of thoughts coming in. One thought comes in, and then it brings its friends, its homeboys, and its homegirls that all think the same. They all act the same. You're giving it attention. Oh man. Unconsciousness just... all awareness of the present moment, all awareness, period, vanishes. I'm laughing now, but myself, my unconscious self, would be like, who are you laughing at right now? This is why it's so important that when you are aware, when you can be aware, to bring in space, to bring in that gap between those streams of thoughts, that stream of thinking. Here's my view right now. Yeah, this is it. You see my feet dangling? Yeah! Views on views. Gratitude, grateful. Here's something I want to share that I learned from Eckhart Tolle. It helped me to put words to an experience that I had, several experiences. And I want to share it. I want to continue to give the love. Often, right? It's a busy day and feelings of anxiety, they're arising. We're so focused on what we're doing. So focused on getting these task done, checking off the boxes on our to-do list. But we're so consumed in what we do, what we're creating, what we're building, what we're attempting to produce, that there's no awareness of our being. There's no awareness of the fact that we are aware. Right? There's no awareness there. So now the balance is off. It's all doing and no awareness of being. So when it comes to managing these feelings of anxiety as they arise, shift your perspective and come back to acknowledging your being. Acknowledging that you are aware of this very experience. That's it. Expect nothing else. Expect nothing, right? I wouldn't say expect nothing, right? Because expect nothing means I'm not gonna. It's more of this. Notice without intent. Notice without expectation to receive anything, an answer. Notice without hope. Be there. So as you are becoming aware of when these feelings of anxiety arise, okay? Be there. Experience it. Be there. This doesn't mean you are romanticizing these feelings of anxiety. You are choosing to experience them in a different way. Rather than resisting, rather than disagreeing, you're allowing. Actually, this is what I do. I become curious about the moment. I become curious about the feelings that are arising within me. And so then there's no resistance, because as I'm curious, I go into this very natural state of awareness, a very natural state of observation, of noticing. Oh, now that I'm aware, what does this feeling feel like? Oh, whoa, now it's gone. As long as that there's enough space, right? If it comes and it goes, feelings of anxiety, they come in waves. They come in waves. When you observe the mind, when you observe the self, the individual, becoming curious, thinking more of like a scientist with yourself, you notice how they come in waves, but they're not you. Have you noticed how I say feelings of anxiety rather than just my anxiety or things like that? I do my best to shift my language. I may not be perfect all the time, because I'm sure there's videos on here of, me not always saying feelings of anxiety, but it's really nice to shift the language, because that creates space mentally. In terms of your identity, that creates space between you and what you feel. What you feel is not you. What you feel is what you feel. It's a feeling. And you know what? Feel it. But remove the story. And be. Feel it. We're living this human experience. Consciousness, living life through all of us. And when we have that awareness of being, that awareness of being aware, we're honoring 2 dimensions of the self. Now, we can play in the world of form. Now, when these feelings of anxiety arise, you know what to do. These are little things that I share with my clients. So if you are interested and you feel that you resonate with this message, check out my application below. If you want to bring and invite a little more space into your life, a little bit more presence into your life, get some practical tools and tips on how to manage these feelings of anxiety, check out that application below. I love what I do. I feel passionate. That's why I'm here making this video too. So most definitely check that out. Also, check out my free guided meditation on observing thoughts and emotions fade away. A foundation to what I'm sharing. Let's take a walk. Managing feelings of anxiety on a busy day. On a busy day. Here's something cool and practical that I do. It brings me right back to awareness. When I'm feeling frustrated, overwhelmed, so much is due, I step back and I ask myself, how can I make this moment easy? I just smiled. Sometimes all it takes is a smile. A smile shows your brain, oh, happiness? Joy? Is that what it is? Oh, let me, flush some, you feel that energy within you, a simple smile, some space. And when I say space, right, you're stepping completely out of that thought stream, okay? Whatever it is, you're bringing your attention, being aware of being aware, or you can bring your attention to the stillness of a tree. You can bring your attention to your breath. Whatever it takes, right, to make a gap in that thought stream. And you'll notice, right, that simplicity of the present moment. Right there, you just stepped out of the mind and into the present moment. Many of you who are watching this, you know what I'm talking about. You've lived in the present moment. Many of us have been present. It's not like I'm talking about some foreign thing we don't know. Ages, and there's so much information on the present moment and stepping into the present moment. Being aware that you are aware of this life, this experience, consciousness living through you, living through me. Ask yourself, how can I make this moment easy? Notice how it brings ease to the moment. Make the present moment, right, your baseline, what you return to. The moment you feel these feelings of anxiety, stop. No matter what you're doing. You may have just woke up in the morning. Those thoughts are flooding. Be aware of those thoughts. They're not you. They're just thoughts. Right? When we have things to do, and you are consistently aware of your being, I would say, as aware as you can be, right? There's no pressure on this. When you put pressure, it creates too many more thoughts, too many streams of thinking, right? As long as you're aware, that is it, right? Be cool, be gentle, be super nonchalant. When you step out of the mind and into the present moment, nonchalant. Be cool with it. Don't guilt yourself. Whether that's in a traditional meditation or as you're doing, you can definitely be in a meditative state throughout the day, no matter what you're doing. Right now, I feel that. Right now, I feel flow, awareness of being, awareness of doing. I'm aware of what I'm doing, of what I'm saying, of what I'm speaking. The moment. So simple, so real. I'm just looking around me. What a joy it is to engage in the simplicity of being aware. Now that right there is far more powerful than these feelings of anxiety. Often these feelings, you may think it's gonna hurt you. It's not gonna hurt you. It's not gonna touch you. Not when you're in the state of being aware. Not when you acknowledge this dimension, second dimension, which is our primary one, right? Being, awareness. Managing feelings of anxiety on a busy day. I want to leave you with this. Everything's going to be all right. Everything's unfolding as it should. And if you're watching this video, every word I said was meant for you to hear. It was meant for you to know, to shift your state of consciousness. It's not about not feeling these feelings. It's about how you feel it. Accepting them, being with them, acknowledging you are a being experiencing this human experience. The trick, the tip for feelings of anxiety, or honestly anything else in life, is acknowledging those two dimensions. Because the way you're being, the way you be, it shifts your whole experience of what you do. I know that for sure. I used to have some challenges when it came to creating videos all the time. And the more I allowed myself to step into presence, it opened up this awareness. I received the messages I needed, the tools I needed, the people that I needed in the moment. Everything I noticed arised in the present moment. I didn't need to think so like in the future all the time. It could have been an idea, right? Manifestation. Oh, that's a cool idea. You could put a little, you know, a little doing in it. You know, action is required when it comes to that. But after that, everything's easy. There's an ease to it. Watch yourself do throughout the day. Watch yourself. I edit videos. I watch myself edit. Watch myself write. Watch myself read. As long as I'm aware. As long as you're aware. As long as there's space. That's all. Yeah. Feels nice. It's usually hot out here in the summer. It's because it's shaded. Look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. I'm sending you peace. I'm sending you love. I'm sending you clarity. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Much love to you. Live in a state of gratitude.